This is 5 on your side at noon. Focused on you.
We start again today in storm alert. A round of storms are expected to move through the area this afternoon, and they're going to move pretty quickly. They could be severe. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Travis Cummings. Kay Quinn is off today. Let's get right over to meteorologist Jim Castillo with the first forecast. Jim?
Hey, Travis. So, yeah, most of us dry right now. You just feel that humidity in the air. And it's clouding up, some sunshine mixing in. It's very warm and humid. And that outlook for severe weather, level 2 for most of us, but look at our northern counties now and a level 3. So that's been a little bit of an update. So even more concern up there for more numerous severe storms. The yellow will be scattered severe storms, and already seeing some development around Jerseyville and Jersey County, Illinois. Also Greenville, a little shower popped up, some downpours there. Nothing severe yet, but look at all this activity from Pittsfield all the way through Springfield, Illinois. And watch as it develops further southward. That's where we're starting to see some development here. So we'll keep our eyes on the radar from now all the way through tonight. And just a little further south, another cluster of storms to our south and east. So scattered strong to severe storms. The better chance of seeing that will be 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. Cold front's got to make it through here before that chance of severe weather shuts off. The risks here are 60+ mile-per-hour wind gusts within these cells and quarter-size hail, but we can't really rule out a spin-up tornado. Here's the future cast, and look how spotty they are, kind of like what we're seeing now. Not everybody is seeing it, but 1 o'clock all the way through 4, then they become a little bit more numerous as we get into the evening hours and even late evening, and watch as we get even toward midnight. They're still hanging around at about 1 o'clock in the morning. So much more on the forecast coming up. Saturday looks great, Travis, but Sunday another really high risk of severe weather. More on that coming up.
All right, Jim, thanks for that first look. And Jim and our entire Weather First team will continue tracking these storms throughout the day. For updates on when and where severe weather could hit, just download the free 5 on Your Side app or text the word weather to 314-425-5355. And it's Memorial Day weekend. That means many of us will be traveling. Highways are likely to be jammed the next few days. AAA predicts this will be the busiest start of summer weekend in nearly 20 years, with 44 million people going at least 50 miles from home, with 38 million driving. Now, if you can, the highways will be less congested if you leave tomorrow morning. The Transportation Security Administration predicts today will be the weekend's busiest day for air travel. Nearly 3 million people are expected to pass through airport checkpoints. The number of passengers could rival the record set on the Sunday after Thanksgiving last year. And happening today, a Baldwin man will be sentenced for his role in a hazing incident in the University of Missouri. Last month, Ryan Delante pled guilty to a misdemeanor. The charges stem from a party Gamma Delta fraternity held back in 2021. Freshman Daniel Santulli can no longer walk, talk, see after severe brain injuries from alcohol poisoning. His family settled lawsuits with 23 members of the fraternity. Delante will be sentenced in about 90 minutes in Columbia, Missouri. And sad news for a Missouri state representative. Ben Baker says his daughter and son-in-law were killed in Haiti. In a post on Facebook, the Neosho Republican says it happened in a gang attack this week. He says Davy and Natalie Lloyd were working in Haiti as full-time missionaries. And that happened as Capitol crumbles under the relentless assault of violent gangs that control 80% of Port-au-Prince. Developing today, 2 people are dead after this crash on Interstate 270. Pretty graphic there. This was the scene near I-55 at 8 o'clock this morning. The crash blocked all the eastbound lanes for several hours. The Highway Patrol says 2 cars were involved. No word yet on what caused that crash. And we're also following a standoff at this hour that turned deadly in East Alton. We're told police returned fire after a man shot at them overnight. It triggered a standoff at this house on Lakeside Avenue. Police later found the man dead inside the house. No officers were injured. They did find several firearms in the house. And new details today about a police pursuit that ended with officers opening fire on a man in Jefferson County. Investigators say Terry Pfeiffer left officers on a chase from St. Louis before crashing at an apartment complex in Imperial. He then fired shots at officers who returned fire, killing him. No officers were hurt. Police say Pfeiffer had an extensive criminal history. And Missouri health officials are warning of a serious disease detected in Franklin County. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer has details of where they're dealing with laryngitis disease.
Missouri health officials say Legionnaire's disease was found in Franklin County. The 2 reported cases of the serious lung disease were found at the Super 8 Hotel in St. Clair, Missouri on South Outer Road. Officials believe the Legionella bacteria was detected in the hotel's water system. And the 2 people with the disease showed symptoms 14 days after their stay. The hotel is continuing to collect samples from their facility as health officials work to mediate and correct the hotel's water system. So here's the main symptoms of the disease. People may experience a cough, shortness of breath, muscle aches, headaches, and fever. The disease can be treated with antibiotics, but people who are 50 years or older are at an increased risk if they have a weak immune system or lung issues. Meanwhile, Missouri health officials are warning health departments across the state, including here in Jefferson County, which borders Franklin County. Those health officials say anyone who has been exposed to the disease will develop symptoms in 2 to 10 days after exposure. And they also say anyone who stays at or works at the Super 8 in St. Clair, Missouri should seek medical attention immediately. Reporting in Arnold, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
All right, still ahead, college sports may have a new feel in the coming years, the settlement that could give paychecks to athletes. And the shocking detail the National Weather Service has about this tornado. And before we go to break, we want to remind you the Folds of Honor campaign, sponsored by Schnucks, is underway. You have through May 28 to round up at the register. At all area Schnucks locations, the money raised goes towards scholarships for spouses and children of fallen and wounded service members and first responders. 5 on Your Side is a proud partner of the Folds of Honor campaign.